And I wanted to save this body and your side of the aisle a lot of money by first acknowledging that there's only two genders. I was going to ask the question how many genders there were, and I don't think I could get the answer by the majority over on the other side of the aisle. But this is precisely why President Trump won all 7 swing states and won the popular vote, the first time that that's happened in the Republican Party for over 20 years, because of the insanity that is happening on the other side of the aisle and how out of touch the other side of the aisle is. And when I speak to what that out of touch looks like, the language is the Equality for Every Family Act that removes the reference of father and changes it with an acknowledged parent. I, as a father, that's offensive. For women, it replaces the reference of mother with a woman or person who gave birth to a child. For all the women, I can't imagine that's not equally offensive to you. Gender is binary. It's not certainly on a spectrum. There are only two genders, but Mr. President, this kind of plays into why we've seen this greater debate both in the state and nationally as it relates to this, because the group that's supporting this is, of course, Equality Illinois, so this is not some benign group and some innocent change of language. But if you take a look at the act, this act was last revised in 2015. So in 10 years, this is how far your majority party has gone on the issue of gender and stripping out father and stripping out mother in all of these acts. And it leads into the greater problem that we've had, Mr. President, on so many other issues. Why biological males are participating in women's sports, why they're entering into women's locker rooms. And this will continue to be why the other side of the aisle is going to struggle connecting with the next generation of not only voters, but more importantly, the next generation of constituents. Because if this chamber cannot even acknowledge there are only two genders, and that it's not on a spectrum, and there's mothers and fathers, I can understand why we're going to struggle passing a $55 billion budget. You can understand why this is going to happen in the middle of the night. So, Mr. President, we need to be opposed to this bill, but fight for everybody and all the moms and dads that are in this room that are literally going to take a vote to strip what you have all earned. Please vote no.